Having gone by dito sa ating PLDT Telpad Governors Cup Finals, etong magkabilang import has put in some work. Blakely, more rebounds, pero si Millsap, more points.
You know, actually, if you look at Marcus Blakely, only 3 field goal attempts in that quarter. And but these two guys, they're able to do what is necessary for their team. You see, Marcus Blakely, yes, sabi mo 6 points lang, but the 4 rebounds is actually what kept his team in the game in that first quarter. But on the other hand, Elijah Millsap was just destroying pick and roll defense of San McCoffey.
The one field goal ni Blakely, yung 3-point shot just before the end of quarter number 1. As we send it over to Erica Padilla.
Lamang pa rin ang Petron at kitang-kita ang focus ng boosters as Coach G reminds everybody that the test has just begun and that they have to maintain aggressiveness para manatiling malaki ang lamang all throughout. They just have to keep the pressure but don't foul too much.
Is there still a feeling out process? Pa-jab-jab pa lang ba yung magkabilang koponan in the first quarter?
I don't believe that really happens. You know, you come out and you're playing 100% no matter what.
23-18 ang nasa ating talaan. Ito yung binabanggit ni Erica. Gusto dagdagan ng Petron ang kanilang kalamangan. Lassiter buries that long too.
And Petron continues to shoot very well in this game. They're shooting right now at 60%.
Lassiter joined on the floor by Miranda, Fajardo, Millsap, and Lutz. Binabantayan itong si De Ocampo, Blakely, Devance, Baroka, and Simon. EJ, second serving doesn't work. Fajardo clears it.
You look at this game, we said both teams good defensive teams, but so far in defense, it's Petron that's winning the battle. Why? Blakely's shooting 3-pointers. You're seeing De Ocampo long shots instead of the regular offense of Petron San McCoffey.
Lutz to Millsap. Gets that 3 to go. At sa atin ang PLDT Telpad.
Going back to that point, it's quality of shots. On one end, you have open looks na nakuha ng Petron. On the other hand, San McCoffey, all contested shots. Hirap na hirap sila just even getting to their spots.
11 puntos na para kay Millsap. Balik din sa 10 ang kalamangan nila. De Ocampo bounces it over to Baroka. Na baby lang yung layup. Joe Devance overshoots naman. Isa kulang, isa sobra. Anong gagawin ni Lassiter na sukli sa kanila? Lassiter hindi maipagpag si Baroka. Now he does the pull-up jumper. Back irons it though. Blakely with his 5th rebound. JDB has Lutz extending out on him. Up and under, off balance, no good. Lutz for the board.
Good idea on the part of Joe Devance. Try to post up Chris Lutz, but just good help on the part of Kunmar Fajardo is going to get called for the offensive foul.
Napuestoan siya doon ni Yancy De Ocampo. The rookie whistled for that foul. Second personal yan para dito kay Junmar. As Coach G has some concern here, wanting to talk things over with his boys. Timeout requested. 30-second variety ang hiniling dito ng Petron.
Petron right now, you know, things are looking good, but like para dito kay Coach G, he wants something more. He feels that at the first 14 minutes of this game, they've been the better team. The score suggests that, but at the same time, kailangan pakanala mo parate dun sa mga players mo.
So it's 28 para sa Petron, 18 para dito sa San Mig. As we thank our radio partners, 90.7 Love Radio, 101.1 Yes FM, 96.3 Easy Rock, at ang DZSR 918 AM Sports Radio. So just 2 minutes and change into this second quarter. Lamang pa ng 10 ang Petron, pero niya binanggit mo, no? Coach G, they're still fine-tuning what they're doing. Baroka over to De Ocampo. Pull-up jumper, Yancy misses. Na-timingan sila doon ni Lassiter.
Yes, quality of shots. You're looking at Yancy De Ocampo jump shot compared to open looks on the other side for guys like Elijah Millsap and Marshall Lassiter. That's why that's a huge disparity in terms of field goal percentage.
San Mig back down by 12. Binawasan. I-advance ng dalawa. Miranda with the leather. Lutz lalabas para tumanggap. Simon right on top of it. Lassiter moving without the leather. He's got a mismatch kontra kay Baroka. Now they go to the post. Lassiter kontra Mark. Pull-up jumper. Matalas nga lang. Baroka for the board. Yancy and Junmar battling for position. Yancy touches it to Blakely for the jam.
One thing that Yancy De Ocampo can do is that he's a very good passer, especially at that mid-post. Realizing na nalibre doon si Marcus Blakely, and Blakely getting an easy one there.
First basket of the second quarter para dito kay Marcus. He's got 8 in total. He gets the tap. Baroka gets it back over to him. Blakely, nakita pa si PJ. And Sandvik is off on the run. Petron seeing their lead cut to 6, sues for time. Etong Sandvik Coffee all of a sudden has strung together 6 consecutive points, and Jason, they have done it on layups and dunks.
You know, because they start out with good defense. On the one play, remember, Marcus Blakely forced a turnover. On the other one, on the side of Petron, they had a missed steal. That's why nakakuha ng dunk ito si Marcus Blakely.
Petron looking to recover. Santos going glass, bagong balik. Instant offense ang kanyang na-provide.
And for Petron, this was the unit, or a similar unit, that actually gave them a good lead, because this is a unit that gives them a good edge in terms of matchup.
Quietly, Arwin Santos has now totaled 8 points in this contest. Kramer coming back para dito kay Junior Fajardo. 14 na segundo na titira sa shot clock ng Sandvik Coffee. Malyari tatanggap, kalaban niya ngayon si Cabagnon. Malyari going to De Ocampo. Kramer on him. 6 to shoot for the blue shirts. Blakely crossover on Kramer. Blakely gets the looper.
Then he's starting to take over, and Marcus Blakely is taking over on the defensive side, forcing turnovers, and he's also scoring for his team.
Cabagnon feeling the pressure coming from Malyari. Looking for that pick from Santos. Arwin slides, puts it on the floor. Cabagnon has 5 to work with. Couldn't pull the trigger. He turns it over. Blakely against 2, all the way to the hole.
And all of a sudden, this Petron side has strung up turnovers, which has led to layups and dunk shots.
Baba na sa 4 ang abante rito ng Petron. Biggest lead was 13. It was 12 just moments ago at 30-18. Bola na balik na naman sa Sandvik. PJ pucks it up. Arwin breaks it up. Ayaw ibigay yung alley-oop dito kay Blakely. 4-on-4 as Santos and Blakely are in the backcourt. Millsap against Devons. Millsap lost his dribble. Where will he go? Gets it out over to Lassiter. Marshall looking for Kramer. Ball is taken away. Malyari to PJ. Simon, naipit ng defenders, kaya ilalabas muna ang bola sa kanyang point guard. Yancy at the post, looking to attack. Etong si Doug. Yancy for the pull-up. No, Millsap board.
For a guy that hasn't played much, especially in the semifinals and even in the elimination, Yancy's put up a lot of shots today.
Halfway mark na tayo ng ating second quarter. Millsap tatanggap. Looking for Cabagnon. Cabagnon pops out of that baseline. Alex on the run. Gets it to Santos. The baseline jumper is good.
That baseline jumper is working so well para dito kay Arwin Santos sa laro na to. He's just right there in a spot that's near enough to, or far enough to make the defense actually, make it difficult for the defense to actually come out.
3 for 3 na siya from that right baseline. He's got a total of 10 points. Yancy with a jump hook. Doesn't work. Yancy gets his own board. Feeding Blakely.
Offensive rebounds and turnovers. Those are the two things na ginagamit ngayon ng Sandvik Coffee to try to get the lead away from Petron.
Millsap to Arwin. Pulls up from top. No go. Devons on the run. PJ with him on the left. Lassiter trying to keep in front. Meron ng foul on the reach-in.
Well, he's going to call a 30-second timeout. The offensive rebounding here. Yancy De Ocampo doing a good job. And again, another assist, another dunk para kay Marcus Blakely.
The Mall of Asia Arena sa pagpapatuloy ng ating pagtudok dito sa PLDT Talpad Governors Cup Finals. Mag-umargin po kasama natin si Jason Webb. Game number 1 po ito ng best of 7. Petron still leading San Mig pero 4 na puntos na lamang. At sa puntong ito, merong balita sa atin si Erica Padilla.
Meron daw iniindang minor pain si Chico Lañete sa kanyang kaliwang hita, kaya naman hindi pa natin siya nakikita sa court. But he confirmed na ready naman daw siyang maglaro. Kaya daw labanan ang sakit. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Erica. Kaya naman pala nauna si Denong Miranda sa rotation ng Jason.
And you know, it's very difficult for a coach or very frustrating that you actually have to change how you run yung substitution pattern. Lalo na if you have been having a lot of success.
PJ Simon getting away from Tubid. Baba na sa dalawa ang abante ng Petron. This is the closest San Miguel has come since the opening moments of this game. Arwin, the floater doesn't work. Kramer battling for it. Pingris with the rebound. Taken away by Cabagnot. Finding Arwin for the 2-point.
And there, bad turnover. You know, you turn the ball over before you cross the midcourt line. Usually, you might as well have given 2 points to the other team.
Malyari. Hingi ng pick kay Rivas na bagong pasok. Malyari is in trouble. Kicks it over papunta kay Simon. 6 to shoot. PJ off the fadeaway.
He's key. You know, Peter Jun Simon has not had a good conference, and that's putting it mildly. But then, you know, once he gets hot, you know, this is a guy that can really light it up for his team.
PJ Simon averaging just over 8 points per contest dito sa Governor's Cup.
But you know, you look at PJ Simon, this is a guy that usually averages close to 50% from the field. This conference, only 40% and only 14% from the 3-point line.
Hanggang inaalat ang shooting ni PJ. Pero sa gabing ito, nakaka-6 na puntos na siya and all of them were impact points. Tubid wanting to return the favor. Turnaround jumper niya, no good. Devons with a running rebound.
Now it's the defense of San Mig Coffee that's dictating things. Bakit? Puro one-on-one ngayon ang Petron, and that has led to good transition para dito sa San Mig Coffee.
Tabla na naman ang ating labanan. Third deadlock to. Huli tayo nagtabla was at 4-all. Mahigit 3 minuto na lang natitira sa ating first half.
Again, look at this set. It's taken so long before they start the set. It's down to 10 seconds bago sila nagsimula ng ofensiva nila.
Millsap with a pull-up. No, Kramer keeps it alive. Santos fakes the pass. Petron will reset this attack. Millsap waiting for that pick. They go to the corner. 2 feet for 3. Couldn't send it home. Pagkakataon ng San Mig, bawiin ang kalamangan. Ang problema,
ill-advised.
Alakas ng pasa.
Regardless, it was an ill-advised pass because even if the ball went to Mark Fingers, there were already 2 guys, 2 Petron players there na nandun sa ilalim. Sometimes you're just a little too greedy out there on the court. You want to score fast. You want to be able to continue that momentum. And because you become greedy, tuloy nawawala po yung bola sa inyo.
Fajardo nagbalik para sa Petron. Para naman sa San Mig, Blakely and James Yap back on the floor. Millsap spinning baseline. Forced to adjust dahil kay Rivas. Junmar crashes to the floor. Yap takes that leather away.
And the defense of San Mig Coffee has really tightened up dito sa second quarter.
Ito yung ginamit nilang unforgiving defense kontra sa Meralco as we hit the 2-minute warning ng ating first half. 2 free throws parating para dito kay Blakely.
Here's the difference in terms of defense here in the first quarter and the second quarter. In the first quarter, 23 points ang binigay ng San Mig Coffee sa Petron. In this quarter, they've only given up 13.
As Coach Chot Reyes looks on.
Hindi naman sapatos ni Coach Chot, ha? Blue na blue, pero hindi lang siya may blue shoes sa araw na to. San Mig team, everyone in that San Mig Coffee team is actually wearing the same pair of shoes from top to bottom. The only guy that actually changed his shoes but started with it is actually James Yap, because after going 0 and 3, nagpalit pa siya ng sapatos.
Long at na, no? You saw Yap as Millsap recovers on Malyari for the big block.
Marcus Blakely, you might say he's the best defensive import, but Elijah Millsap is not far behind.
Preston defensive stop of the game yan. Brought to us by Preston Brake Fluid for superior braking action and safety. Sigurado, nasa mabuti kang kamay. Santos all the way. Bulagta dyan si Blakely. Santos gets the 2 points.
You gotta love these two teams. Why? When there's a turnover, they make the opposing teams pay because they run out and then get layups but nagkaka-turnover ang kalaban.
Petron protecting their hold of the lead. Yap forced to give it up. Ingris with a one-hander, doesn't work. Millsap for the board. Elijah on the move. Blakely from behind. Napunta nga lang dito kay Kamagdul yung bola. Now Fajardo looking to test etong si Rivas. Junmar gives it up. Elijah for 3. Bang! Atin sa atin yan ang PLDT Telpad.
16 points para kay Elijah Millsap already. And again, started out getting the ball to inside to Junmar Fajardo, then getting it out.
5-0 run mula sa Petron just when Sandvik caught up with them. Rivas to Malyari. They go to Yap kontra Tubin. James faking that spin, fading away. Doesn't work. Tabagnot pushes it up. Tabagnot stop and pop. In and out. Blakely para sa rebound.
What a defensive quarter for both teams. Both teams played very well defensively, but look at the fouls. Nothing on one end, only 2 on the other. Both teams, in general, all conference long, play good defense without fouls.
Slight differential between spot clock and shot clock. Blakely's got 3. Blakely dropping it off the reverse. Puta pa rin inabot. Arwin Santos not aware of the time. And that'll do it for the first 24 minutes of action. 41-36 ang Petron makakapagbaon ng 5 puntos na kalamangan, powered by the Spider-Man Arwin Santos. Big game, James Yap. Inaabangan pa ng Sandvik Planet and their faithful. Titignan natin anong kanyang gagawin mamaya sa second half.